Now this is student in Chinese writing. Try to draw or write like he does. Chinese writing is more of an art form in Chinese, unlike how we write in English. Here is hello in Chinese. See that a writer in China uses a brush, but we use pencils and pens. Now the person writing does not have a brush, but is using a pencil. Now he is writing goodbye in Chinese. When they use a brush in China, they have to have ink. Did you know there are 56,000 characters in China, and you have to know 8,000 to be able to read a good book? Characters are words in Chinese.
People are often intimidated by Chinese writing. It's a very complex language to learn. It's one of the oldest written languages there is. Each word has special character. Characters are symbols that stand for a certain word. When we say words, they say characters. Did you know the Chinese alphabet is not used in natural writing? Chinese characters look way more complicated than English letters. The Chinese dictionary is home to 56,000 characters. But believe it or not, about 56,000 characters. You know it doesn't read a book. Did you know languages such as English use alphabet to form words, but the Chinese writing has no such alphabet? The Chinese writing grammar is relatively simple compared to languages with Latin and Greek origins. The child difference between Chinese and other languages is that it is written with strokes. There are 8 different stroke types.
Now the ways you write sentences in Chinese, and yes, there are ways. You write it horizontally and vertically, but nowadays they just write it horizontally. Now there are a few types of syllable in spoken Chinese. There are about 56,000 in Mandarin compared to English, which has hundreds and thousands of characters. Modern Chinese languages have many homophones. The same spoken syllable is represented by different characters depending on
the word's meaning, the way Chinese write.
Words. They do not use their alphabet like we do. They have characters that they use to write letters and words, and these characters represent sounds and meanings. So thank you for watching our video. We give a big thanks to Miss Nina and Miss Jessica for making this video happen. Another big thanks to Mr. Creighton, Miss Childress, and Miss Popovich for giving us all the ideas to work with. Also, thanks to the websites that we went to get so much information and get our scripts done.
Now this is student in Chinese writing. Try to draw or write like he does. Chinese writing is more of an art form in Chinese, unlike how we write in English. Here is hello in Chinese. See that a writer in China uses a brush, but we use pencils and pens. Now the person writing does not have a brush, but is using a pencil.